different level playing with this
one.
kind of talent? Not that Belmont's got really good players too, but this is a little bit of a different level. How has your process been becoming comfortable playing with these guys?
Yeah, I'm really comfortable. It's a lot of fun just playing with super athletic guys. So yeah, most of all, it's a lot of fun, and I'd say I'm pretty comfortable by now.
And staying on that, at Belmont they ran a lot of plays for you. You had a lot of shots that were there for you. It's maybe a little bit different here. What was the adjustment in finding your shots through the flow of everybody sort of doing what they do here, as opposed to having more set stuff run for you?
Yeah, I mean, it took a little while. I'm still trying to manage, where my shots are coming from and when to shoot the ball and when not to shoot the ball. I think mainly I just don't need to think too much about it and just whenever it's there, just shoot it. And yeah, I'm not too worried about when I'm going to shoot or when I'll find my shots. I know I'll be put in the right positions by my teammates and my coaches.
Hey, did you have like a green light at Belmont shooting the ball and maybe had to adjust to obviously this different system?
I did have a
judgmental.
yes, sir. I did have a green light at Belmont, and I have a green light here too. So we'll just see how it goes, I guess.
Does the coach know that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Might have been a little greener at Belmont, though, right? Like the greenest of green.
Maybe a little bit, but not necessarily. So we'll see how it goes.
Cade, what has been the biggest adjustment for you since you got on campus and got to play with these guys?
Yeah, just the attention, I'd say, that comes at being at a school like North Carolina with the history and everything like that. The good attention and the bad attention as well. I'd say that's the biggest thing is just, fighting through all the noise and, keeping it in your tight-knit circle of the team and our coaches and stuff like that.
Do you have to adjust your shot any going against, I'm assuming, longer defenders or anything, or is there any thought of that, or how do you approach it? You just play?
Yeah, not really. I just try and play, not think too much about it, not get in my head about it, and just let it go.
Okay, one thing that Hubert obviously talks a lot about, is rebounding, and he actually mentioned you as a player that, kind of mix it up on the boards. I know that first exhibition, you had led the team to rebound. How much, and I know you got, a good amount of Belmont too, but how much have you, I guess, kind of taken that message to heart, when it comes to crashing the glass and everything like that?
Yeah, I know on this team I probably won't have the ball in my hands as much as I did at Belmont. So I'll take pride in doing the little things like rebounding. Not saying that rebounding is a little thing by any means. It's super important to the game. But I want to do the things that, the coaches find important and anything that I can do to compete and help my team win the game.
From a team-wide perspective and standpoint, what do you think you have learned about this group just through 2 exhibition games? Obviously, it's a long season ahead of us here, but what are your impressions that jump out about the way you guys play, who you guys could be after you've been on the court now for 2 exhibition games?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're super fast, super athletic. I think the biggest thing for us is we love the excess, or we love to watch our other teammates succeed. It's fun when you play like that, get up and down the court, watch Ian fly through the air and hit a windmill or something like that, lob it to Drake, stuff like that just gets the team really hype and makes it more fun to play the game of basketball and, go through hard practices with your teammates.
So turning on the film after Memphis and after Johnson C. Smith, pretty fun thing to go through with the group, I guess, is what you're saying.
I don't know if the film session was super fun.
All right.
Just because film's a learning experience. But like being in the moment and, talking about the plays after, that's always fun.
Cade, if I remember correctly, you said during the preseason that before you came here, you talked to a lot of former Tar Heels who had transferred into the program. Was there anything that they said to you in the summer that you didn't quite get, and now that you have had the experience of running out of the Smith Center tunnel, you're like, oh, I get it, like it's clicked?
Yeah, so all of them told me basically the same thing about the family atmosphere. And I kind of knew what that meant a little bit, but I didn't get the sheer, volume of it until, you walk out there in the Smith Center and there's, a couple thousand fans, in there. And really you just got to focus on who's on the court with you. Those 4 other guys and the guys on the bench as well that's cheering you on. So I think that's a little bit what they meant by family and keeping it in that, tight-knit circle. So.
Coach Davis was talking a lot about how RJ's really stepped up in his leadership role this season, early in this season. What are some of the little things that he's done for newcomers like you to just make you feel more comfortable?
Yeah, I mean, he just hanging out outside of the court is big. Just go and get something to eat. He does it with, groups, and we'll all like try and do some fun stuff together other than basketball and eating and stuff like that. So I'd just say him being kind of the connector, I'd say is a big thing.
Do you pick up a tab?
He should.
No, he does not. Well, he has not yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does.
Make the newcomers pick it up.
No, sir.
I was going to say the green light thing again. If you're coming down the wing and you're open, the ball comes, you see in the corner, you got a shot, but you see RJ coming down the wing, wide open too. What's your decision there?
Am I wide open?
Yeah, you're open, you got the ball.
Oh, I'm a
It's
shooter.
But you see RJ coming down from the top of the keys wide open.
Yeah, I'm a shooter if I'm wide open. Yes, sir. So.
Kate, in those film sessions and conversations with the coaching staff, what have been your takeaways through 2 exhibition games?
Yeah, just getting up and down the floor quick is going to be a big thing for us. Another huge thing for us is going to be rebounding, just being tougher on the glass and stuff like that. So I'd say those are the 2 main things.
What was the pace of Belmont, just in comparison?
We try to be fast, but obviously the ACC is a little different with the, athletes that are on the floor. So I'd say we played faster than most teams, definitely. But I'd say Carolina's a little bit of a step up when it comes to the pace.
Okay,
About 2 more minutes.
What would you say your thoughts or impressions of Seth Trimble were before you got here, before you really got to know him, and now after seeing all the different things that he could do? Have you in any ways been surprised? Did you know he was capable of the way he's looked this preseason, I guess is what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't really know Seth that well before I got here. But, the first impressions were that he's super athletic. He's a great guy off the court, and that he'll be a big piece for us. So I wouldn't say anything surprised me just because I didn't really have any expectations for him. But he's a great player and a great all-around guy.
When it came to, when we talked to you in the preseason, you said you spent a lot of time at the 4 in practice. These first couple games, they started you at the 4 as well. Was there kind of a process for you leading into the season of like embracing, essentially being, okay, I'm the, first string 4, as opposed to, just playing the 3? Like, was there kind of a process of embracing?
Not necessarily. I played the 4 before, so I wouldn't say it was anything necessarily new. It was just, just putting in a little bit of a different position. But other than that, there was nothing I really had to embrace other than, being with my teammates and having fun on the court. So.
Last one. Or not?
I didn't want to hold.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Kate.
Yep.
Kate,